ship tourism has increased by almost 20% in 2013. Plus, news sources are saying Aruba has been chosen as the top family vacation destination by American travel critics. And Trop Club and Casino keeps things interesting and appealing to the American market with their latest Plinko game. 15 on 15 starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yanta Liu. In the year 2013, Aruba had a record-breaking increase in terms of cruise tourism. Here is a breakdown. According to Aruba Tourism Authority, the island received 688,472 cruise ship tourists last year. This is an increase of 18.23%. In 2012, there were 582,313 cruise ship passengers. Within 1 year, Aruba had 106,159 more cruise visitors and an increase of 63 cruise calls. Last year, the island had 294 port calls, while this year, 357. January, February, and December were the busiest times this year for APA in terms of cruise calls, while August was the slowest month. In other local news, a Dutch writer recently published a biography on Prime Minister Mike Eamon. The book was unveiled over the weekend. Take a look. The title of the Dutch book, translated, is Vision, Passion, and Courage. A book launch ceremony was held on Saturday at the Reina Beatrix School, where the Prime Minister attended when he was a child. The author, René Schwartz, based the book predominantly on an interview he had with the Prime Minister. The book starts off by introducing the Prime Minister's Suriname roots, family history, and his ties to Aruban politics. It eventually progresses to a profile on Prime Minister Eamon, his vision for his cabinet, and more. The 158-page book was dedicated to Doina Eamon. It was handed over to her at the ceremony, reinforcing that behind every powerful man is a powerful woman. ATV's general manager, Tom Peters, was also in attendance, who took the opportunity to discuss the collaboration with Mr. Eamon to open up ATV Studios. The book is on sale for 25 florins, and all proceeds goes towards Imeldehof. A free seminar is set to be held Tuesday night to discuss the greater destruction of education. The premise of the interactive session will hone down on Aruba's education and labor system, questioning whether or not the policies we have set in place contributes and brings the island forward to a sustainable environment. The seminar will take place at the University of Aruba. The greater destruction of education will address what is working in Aruba's current education system and what is not.
Well, basically, the greater destruction of education looks at how education is currently organized. And if we consider where Aruba is going in terms of sustainable development, the main question for that evening is, we know what education has done so far, but is our current educational model, our current system of education, is that sufficient to achieve what we want to achieve with the future of sustainable Aruba?
The organizers of the seminar will carefully look into the way Aruba functions.
In that, certain ideas, policies, discussions will take place to really question whether our system of education, our school systems, but also our labor market, whether that's organized and do we have sufficient capacity to actually create that sustainable future that we want for our country.
The seminar is geared towards the general public. Everyone can learn something from it. If you aren't a teacher, you are a parent, or you are an employee, or even a policymaker.
The first audience that comes to mind are those involved directly in education or school systems, both formally and informally, teachers, heads of schools, boards, public sector, government officials that are involved in education. But I certainly would like to emphasize that education is more than just what happens in schools. Education is a lifelong learning process. So anybody involved with training, with professional development, is certainly also involved for the seminar. And last but not least, I think obviously mothers and fathers, parents that have kids or that involved through schools as parents are more than welcome to assist and also join that discussion on where do we take education in the coming 10 years.
The Greater Destruction of Education seminar is scheduled for Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. This will take place at the University of Aruba. Attendance is free and everyone is invited. When we come back, Aruba has been chosen as the best family vacation spot. We will tell you all about that. Also, how much of an impact does Hollywood have on the younger generation when it comes to taking up the habit of smoking? And not only are there Google glasses, but Google contact lenses. All that coming up, so stay with us. Welcome back from the break. According to HuffingtonPost.ca, editors at the US-based Family Vacation Critics has chosen Aruba as the top family destination to travel to this year. In the article, Aruba is described as a spot with a wide range of family-friendly activities like windsurfing, cave exploration, and shell hunting tours. It goes on to say that the Aruba government is developing the Caribbean's largest linear park. The 60th Diamond Jubilee Carnival celebration also received some publicity in the Huffington article, informing potential travelers of the island's biggest annual carnival party, noting that Family Vacation Critics says the festival includes a children's parade. There you have it. Very good news for Aruba's tourism, as U.S. editors for Family Vacation Critics and a Canadian online source suggesting Aruba as the top family destination for 2014. Moving forward, a U.S. report is asking Hollywood to put the cigarette down. That is for their characters in films and TV shows, at least. Overall, smoking has declined, but there's been a jump with kids, and some are saying Hollywood glamorizing the habit is to blame. A recent U.S. study says young people are being exposed to 14.9 billion tobacco impressions in youth-related films and TV shows. Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City is one of the culprits. Her constant lighting up has said to have kept smoking alive in white women in the United States. If you watch film and TV, you know it's not only Carrie smoking. A lot more characters are seen doing this, which is said to have driven over 2 million people under the age of 25 to smoke in 2012. This is up from 1.9 million 10 years earlier. Experts are saying since Hollywood is making smoking look cool, it plays a big role in initiating smoking. Leaders of the study say the ultimate goal is to create a tobacco-free generation. But in order to do so, everyone has to play a role, especially the film and entertainment industry. With Hollywood glamorizing smoking only keeps us in the midst of a tobacco epidemic. Moving forward, Google has unveiled smart contact lenses. Check them out. These aren't any ordinary contact lenses. Google has unveiled smart contact lens to measure glucose levels. The internet giant said the sensors on the smart contact lens are so small they look like bits of glitter. Google has said it is testing a smart contact lens that can help measure glucose levels in tears. It uses a tiny wireless chip and a miniaturized glucose sensor embedded between two layers of lens material. The firm said it is also working on integrating tiny LED lights that could light up to indicate that glucose levels have crossed certain thresholds. Thanks. Before getting too excited, a lot of work is still needed to get the technology ready for everyday use. We'll be right back. This is what's coming up next. For businesses to be able to draw crowds and operate successfully in this day and age, they have to keep things fresh, modern, and innovative. Trop Club and Casino has an old American classic game seen on TV inside its casino to appeal to its players. Plinko is a game made famous by the popular American TV game show The Price is Right. Players do their best to drop the puck inside the pocket that is offering the biggest prize. That's what happens on The Price is Right. Now at Trop Club and Casino, they have created their own version, giving their players the opportunity to win up to 5,000 florins in cash and prizes.
Well, we have a new edition called Plinko. It's from The Price is Right, if you remember him. was a very popular game. We have it now at Trop Lopin Casino. Over 5,000 florins in prizes. It's a brand new machine. We're the first ones in Aruba. It's catering to the tourists, but also to the locals ones that wants to come and play.
For every 25 points players accumulate on their Trop Advantage card, they receive tickets to play Plinko every Friday and Saturday night. Between the hours of 8 to 11, players are called up to the Plinko machine every hour. So far, the familiar game is appealing to the tourists as well locals.
Well, the reaction has been great. Everybody likes it because it's something different, like normal. It's more the machine or it's more another thing, but this is something visual that you can see and play. You can see an old school game, and a lot of people, a lot of tourists like it. So it's catering to a lot of the people that really, really love this game. And remember, the price is right when it was like that.
And of course, we are here at the Trop Club and Casino. For anyone who has seen the Price is Right game show, then you know how this works. But of course, we still want to give you a little bit of a demonstration just in case.
I think it's exciting and it's good for the Rubens and it's good for the Americans. It gets them involved in the casinos to come in and have a good time.
Trop Club and Casino strives to keep things interesting for their players. Generating fresh ideas is a must in this industry.
Well, we wanted to come with something new, something that nobody has done yet. And we, after brainstorming, after looking around, we said, let's do the Plinko because we think nobody has done it yet in the casino business, in the entertainment business in Aruba. So we did it, and that's why we came something new that we want to always bring at Trop Club and Casino. In this business in Aruba, there's a lot of casino, there's a lot of competition, so we always try to innovate. Trop Club and Casino always tries to innovate, it brings the different. This is why we brought the Plinko. Like I said, nobody has done it, so we said let's do it, and I think that's how we bring the customers to our casino.
Be sure to accumulate those points on the Trop Advantage card quick because the Plinko campaign ends on the last Saturday of January. The popularity of the game is picking up though, so there's a good chance the Plinko machine will be around at Trop Club and Casino all year. That is our show for today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here with a brand new edition of the show on Tuesday night starting at 7:15 p.m. right here on Channel 15 ATV. So we'll see you then.